The Golden State Warriors were 2015 champions, dominating the NBA from 2015 and 2019. 2016 offseason when they really became an NBA dynasty, acquiring Kevin Durant. And at that point, many of the NBA Finals 2017 and 2018 became boring. The winner was obvious, and after the first regular season game, we all knew who the champions were going to be. The four-headed monster with KD, Curry, Klay, and Draymond Green was just too much for any team to handle. Even the Cavs with LeBron James, Kyrie, and Love. 2017 Finals weren't too action-packed because of these Warriors. Now with the departure of Kevin Durant, I feel many people are underrating them. They still have Curry, they have Klay, they have Draymond. All those guys have wrapped up for years. And now, they didn't do too bad after losing KD. They brought in D'Angelo Russell. And I think once Klay comes back, if he comes back, like Klay Thompson, I think this team can be very scary to any team in the playoffs. I think they're underrated. When people have them bouncing out in the first round to a team like the Jazz or the Rockets, I think they could beat any one of those teams if Klay Thompson comes back healthy. That's what's gonna determine how good this team is in the playoffs. Klay's health. So if Klay can return to what he was after the ACL tear, then the team can be very, very scary, and I think they're being underrated by many fans because they lost KD. The next step for Kevin Durant's career is creating a duo in Brooklyn with Kyrie Irving. They're good friends, so it should be fun to watch, especially on the offensive end. We all hope that Kevin Durant recovers 100% from his Achilles tear. He did what he had to do in Golden State, winning 2 championships in a row, along with 2 Finals MVPs. And in the second championship, many people were raising the question, who's better, LeBron James or Kevin Durant? The departure of Kevin Durant is the biggest reason so many people, in my opinion, are underrating the Warriors. They don't have their best player anymore, so it's very reasonable to think that they're going to struggle, which they are, especially without Klay and the regular season. But once they hit the playoffs, I think they could adjust pretty quickly to not having Kevin Durant. They'll, of course, miss him and at least scoring that he brings to the table as a player in the NBA. But I think they recover from it, and they did the best they could bringing in D'Lo as not a replacement for KD, not to fill the void, because D'Lo's not there for that. He's there to help them and help Curry in the wing while Klay is out. We don't know where D'Lo's going to be by the end of the year, but them losing KD was definitely a big hit to their offense and the overall play, but I think they could recover and move on from him. Like I said, I think the Golden State Warriors did the best they could, acquiring D'Angelo Russell while losing Kevin Durant. They lost someone to Brooklyn and they gained someone. D'Angelo Russell led the Brooklyn Nets to the first playoff appearance in a while as the number 1 option and the main playmaker. It's going to be completely different in Golden State, though. A second guy to Curry while Klay's out might switch to that third option once Klay comes back. He might not be on the team come playoff time. But for now, he can definitely help out Curry with some of the scoring. Defensively, that's a different story. But I think this is another guy that, while I'm confused, why I think some people are underrating the Warriors. Curry, Klay, Draymond, D'Angelo Russell, Willie Cauley-Stein, that starting 5. I don't think anyone in the West can really beat that team in a 7-game series except for the LA teams, the Lakers and the Clippers. D'Angelo Russell is a young piece for the Warriors to add with the veterans they have locked up for the next 3 years. Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Stephen Curry. Excited to watch this team, and D'Angelo Russell is a young piece who can learn from these guys and fill his role. I've heard people say that they think this Warriors squad is going to be bounced in the first round. To that I say I think they'll beat every team in the Western Conference in 7-game series except for the LA teams, like I said earlier. I think they can't beat the Clippers or the Lakers in a 7-game series, but anyone else I think they can beat. The Jazz, the Rockets, the Nuggets, the Trailblazers. Teams like that, I think they could definitely be in a 7-game series. With the Rockets, do you really trust James Harden and Russell Westbrook to outperform the Warriors, even without Kevin Durant in the playoffs? The Rockets always find a way to lose to the Warriors. I think they will again if they match up with them. If they match up with the Jazz, I think they can. I think they just have more overall talent and experience than the Jazz. The Jazz are going to be a great team in the West. Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, Gobert, but I don't think they can beat this Warriors team. The Nuggets, I think they're a bit too young and inexperienced for the Warriors. This Warriors team is still very, very good. Their bench is thin, but four guys in the team, four all-stars: Curry, Clay, Draymond, D'Lo. I think they'll be just fine without Kevin Durant. They're not going to win a championship because of the Clippers and the Lakers, but other than that, I don't think there's a team in the West that can really compete with the Warriors at full strength, healthy. Again, all of this is with Clay 100%, and that's what I'm banking on with these predictions. In conclusion, I think the Golden State Warriors are being underrated by most NBA fans because of the departure of Kevin Durant. People think they will struggle in the regular season early, which is extremely reasonable, and they will, especially without Klay Thompson. But I still think they have four all-stars on the team: Curry, Clay, Draymond, and D'Angelo Russell. With the ice in D'Angelo Russell's veins, Draymond's defense, Clay's defense, and his shooting, Curry's shooting leadership, I think this team is still very, very good, and is the third best team in the NBA with the healthy Klay Thompson. For the last time, again, this is all banking on Klay Thompson's ACL being ready to go come playoff time. I think they're the third team in the West with a healthy Klay. Get bounced any team besides the LA teams. I'm excited to watch this team play. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Hit the subscribe button. This has been Rashad with Hoops Times 2. Peace out.